So thank you all for coming to the Queensland premiere of Dominion. Firstly, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we're meeting today, all elders past, present and future. And I'd also like to acknowledge the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people who now reside in this area. So just a few logistical things before I continue. So Dominion goes for 2 hours and 5 minutes. Before the film, we'll be having a short talk by Brad, Director of Farm Animal Rescue. The film will then be followed by a speech by James Aspey, whoever that dude is, and Chris Delforce, who needs no introduction. Then there's a Q&A afterwards, so time to ask some quick questions, and then a bit more time after just to mingle out in the foyer and get some merchandise if you'd like. I just want to provide a bit of a content warning before I finish my little blurb. So Dominion's going to be really hard film to watch. There's going to be scenes of pretty brutal, horrific cruelty to animals. You're welcome to close your eyes at any point. You're welcome to leave at any time. Go out into the foyer and take a break if you need to. You're welcome to leave entirely. There's absolutely zero pressure at all to stay here. You need to look after yourself as well. Aussie Farms actually have support cards and self-care flyers in the foyer, and they'll be sending a follow-up email with some detailed self-care information that's actually written by a vegan psychologist. Okay, so I guess, I'm Beck, by the way, sorry. Hi, I'm clumsy and volunteered with Animal Liberation Queensland, so I won't be talking for too much longer. So everyone's here tonight for very different reasons. Some of you might be vegan already, a lot of you I imagine. Some of you might be animal activists, and some of you might just be interested in finding out some more information and getting informed. Whatever the reason you're here, this film will definitely have a lasting impact on you. I could stand here and recite countless dreadful statistics, talk about the trillions of animals killed for food every single year, talk about a scared little bobby calf sitting in the abattoir wondering where his mum is. Talk about the marine animals languishing in swimming pools for the sake of entertainment. The horses and greyhounds dying for the sake of a bet. The beagle cowering in a cage, wondering who's going to come next and inflict some hellish experiment on her. But I really don't need to talk any more about their suffering. What we're about to see is animal suffering to the extreme. But is this the extreme? Not really. This is standard practice of industries that exist purely to exploit and abuse animals. And they operate in secrecy because they know that if people knew the true horror of what they're doing, they wouldn't support them anymore and they would lose their money. Get my nano notes. This is why Dominion is so important. No longer is this out of sight, out of mind. It's on the big screen and it's completely undeniable. No longer can people say, but that doesn't happen in Australia. It will make you sad and it will make you angry, but it will surely inspire you to take action. It's really easy to think, but don't people know? How can we feel sick at the thought of eating a dog or a cat, but feel okay about eating a pig? How can people express moral outrage at whaling, but eat their fish and chips? How can we say that we love animals, but think nothing of gambling away their lives for a bet? It's okay to be frustrated, and it's okay to be angry, But don't just be angry, get on board. Violence comes easy to those with power, but that power balance is certainly tipping. We have truth on our side, and these industries, they're exposed, and they know that their time is up. 2018 saw absolute record numbers registering for the Veganuary, the event that people sign up at the start of the year to pledge to go vegan. 3.5 million people, so this was actually something I read in an article the other day, 3.5 million people in the UK are now vegan. That's nearly 10% of the population, so that's significant. Meat companies around the world are at the very least making some vegan products or completely transitioning to vegan foods. Domino's Pizza is running out of vegan cheese. It is so popular. Yeah, I haven't tried it yet, but there's time for that, there's plenty of time. And veganism has actually seen a consistent growth for the past 10 years, and really encouragingly, millennials are leading that change. So that's our future. Okay. So it's really, really important to have hope. Amongst the suffering and amongst the sadness, there is change. Change is happening. The animals need you to be their voice, and they need you to be really loud. Tell their stories. Talk about this film and share it on social media. Talk about it with your friends and family. If you're at uni, talk about it there. If you're obsessed with food like I am, one thing that's so amazing is make fantastic, awesome, tasty vegan food for your friends and your family. Take it to work and show people how easy and tasty it is. We can all be a force for meaningful change, for kindness and compassion. Lastly, I really want to acknowledge the brilliance, selflessness and determination of Chris, who is the reason why we're all here tonight. Without him, Dominion wouldn't have happened, so thank you. But I know it takes an absolute village, so thank you to every single person who helped make Dominion possible. And lastly, thank you for coming, for caring enough to be here. Thank you.